Hey students, I wanted to demonstrate Replit for those of you who are learning virtually and you want to work on your iPads or Chromebooks. So if you have a Chromebook and you do not have your flash drive, remember I have a flash drive for you. So if you want that flash drive, just arrange a time to have your parent, as long as you're not in quarantine, pop up to the school and we'll get that to you. And even if you are in quarantine, we'll figure out a way to get you that flash drive, even if I have to mail it. If you need it, I want you to have access to what you have or what you need access to. Okay. So we don't have very much longer left in the semester, so I want to make sure that you're able to wrap up all of the content that we need wrapped up before December the 4th. So for HTML and CSS students, that's first year, first semester students, that means you need to get through with chapters 7, 8, 9, 11, and Intro to JavaScript 1. Okay, so on this grading period, it's your website project, chapters 7, 8, 9, 11, and then the Intro to JavaScript chapter. You still have to do Intro to JavaScript 2 and Intro to JavaScript 3, but those are going on next grading period. You still have to do those before next semester starts, but you don't have to do them before December the 4th. Okay. I would recommend doing them before December the 4th, though. Okay, so Replit, repl.it, in your browser window, and you'll need to create an account, but I already have one. Just use your Google, your Go Commodores or whatever for that. And when you create a Replit, you get to choose your programming language. So we can go over here, see the little grid, and I can do new Replit. And of course, for first semester, first year, you want to do HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It's going to give you some weird name over here. I don't care about that. Just do create Replit. Okay, so what this is going to do by default is create an index page, a JavaScript page, and a CSS page for you to work in. It puts a lot of the content that you need by default already in your code. And then this is your temporary browser window. So whatever you did here, so if we did a H1 and we run it, click this run button, it will show over here on this screen. There we go. Okay. Now, I have you work with data files a lot, so you need to know how to get to those data files or those start files. So if you click this little button over here, you see files. You can add files, you can add a folder, and then you can also export those files and folders. Okay, so we have two options, and I don't know which one's going to work because we haven't tested it yet, and I don't have a Chromebook to test this. But let's add a folder. And I'm going to bet that, well, you don't have to add a folder. I'm going to bet that you will not be able to upload all of your folder content at one time. You're probably going to have to do one project at a time, and I'll show you what to do. Okay, click your little ellipses. Then you have the option to upload file, upload folder, download as zip. Let's upload a folder. And if you can navigate to your Google Drive, I'm going to navigate to my desktop where I have a copy of these things. And I would not upload them all at one time. Like I said, I would do one project at a time and click upload. Okay, it's going to ask if we want to trust those. If we want to replace is fine. And now all of those files are over here, just like they would be in Visual Studio Code. Okay? So I can go to my index page and I can perform whatever tasks I need to perform, which is going to be linking this MP3 and .oog file and then displaying this text file. When you get finished with that, you have two options. So these are the two things that we need to try to figure out which one works. So help me out and give me some feedback on which one works. I think the best way would be to download as a zip. And of course, you might want to change this name because they just do random words up here. So you might want to say this is, so my name is Lucas 11-1, something like that. Okay. Now, let me download as a zip so that we'll have a file that we know what is. Okay, so if you can download as a zip and you can download that zip file to your Google Drive shared folder, I don't know if you can do this on a Chromebook, then I would be able to see it very easily. Okay, now that may not work, but let me know if it does. If that does not work, then what we can do is share files. Like we can share, we can be on a team. So I have a team, SD at the Tech is what it is, SD at the Tech. And you can email me, or you can try to find this to add to become a team member. And I have a student here that's working on my Python. So then I would be able to see your content if you were on my team. Okay. But the problem with that is you're probably not going to be able to upload all of your files at once, and I need to see them to grade them. So you would probably have to do like one project, email me and let me see it, and then delete it, and then do the next project, email me, let me see it, and delete it. I know that's a lot of work, but we've just got to figure out a solution to this. The final solution would be to download those as a zip and save them on your flash drive, and then just manually bring your flash drive up here, maybe drop it off at the mailbox if you're under quarantine, or we'll figure out some kind of system. Okay, so I just don't want you to get behind. Do the work you need to do. Email me if you need to email me, and we will, y'all are seeing all my emails. We'll do whatever we need to do to get this work done for the semester.